Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over a lot of statements and replies made by the developers on the official taleworlds forum. Yesterday I made a video speaking about the official Steam update post that the developers made, and all of these statements that I'm about to mention, they happened around the same time yesterday and also today. So I am going to make this a two-part mini-series because there's a lot to talk about, and I don't want to make all my videos 30 minutes plus, because I do understand that not everyone has that amount of time to just sit down and listen. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the news on the next update, mods breaking, and a bug report. Also, part 2 should be out very soon, because after this is posted, this video in particular, I will begin to write the script and record for the next video. And before we do start, the script will be on the screen like always. It will also be down in the description. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So first, we have someone asking the developers what they are currently working on and how things are going in general. So the devs responded that they are currently working on the next big patch and that it is almost ready to be pushed out. Also, that the patch will have some good changes that the community will enjoy. Also, the devs said they are waiting on. They're pretty much waiting on releasing the patch until they refactor their code. This will help the future. This will help with future updates and coding in general, and make it easier for the developers. I talked about this yesterday when covering the Steam announcement, and I gave my explanation of what I thought code refactoring is. My viewers, who are also software developers, they agreed with my statement and stated that it is just cleaning up messy code and pretty much to make the code easier to interpret and build off of later. Now we have our second statement. So we have a reply on the previous statement stating that most, if not all, mods will unfortunately break because of the coding refactor, since the base code will be changed and the mods that went off the previous base code will not have that component there anymore. Also, this will obviously cause a lot of outrage and a lot of complaints, because a lot of mods will stop working. So the devs reply with just a yes, and I understand why. So the developers understand that this will cause outrage, but it has to be done. Like I said in the past, the changes on the back end and the overall stability of the game will always be overlooked and underappreciated, because players have no idea how much work is put into those parts, of any game really, to make a game function, right? So I have seen how but here's the thing: I have seen how the devs handle outrage, and I can say with confidence that it's going to be a small hurdle, but the devs will handle it accordingly. In the past, they haven't done none of these fake apologies or "we're so sorry about this." They've handled it how they should, and I think that going forward, I'm confident they will handle it the right way. Now third, we have another player asking about when the 1.4.2 will go to the live patch, and in turn when we will receive the new beta. So the devs state that there is some outstanding work that was done in the new 1.4.3 beta that's to come out, and that the devs want to make sure all the significant bugs are fixed before they publish it. They also stated that sharing new patches is something the developers enjoy, and that's the only reason there is delays. Is pretty much it's due to bug fixes, right? That they have to fix things before they put out the new patch. It's not due because they don't want to or they feel under pressure. They just they want to make sure they get the best product out that they can. Now fourth, we have a player asking about a quest not being in the game, even though the quest was added into the game in the 1.4.2 beta. So the devs replied that any bug like this should be sent as a report in the dedicated section, right? Dedicated bug, bug report section. Also that it might take some time to do an investigation and find a solution, but it will be looked over and processed, and all reports are looked over and processed. Alrighty, so that is all the statements for this video. Part 2 will be out very soon with some more statements. Like always, I do want to thank the developers and let them know that there are a lot of players that are not mad and understand that an early access game comes with a lot of hurdles and bugs, and you need to be patient. So just keep working and staying active on the forums. It is great insight for me and everyone else who wants to see this game succeed. We like to see that, the fact that the devs are always on the forums, always telling us what's happening, what's going to happen next, replying, even to criticism, replying how they're supposed to. And I think that's very good for, a game's success. And I'm pretty sure if we look, let's say a year or two down the line, all these little complaints and that people have right now are going to be forgotten. The game's going to be in a much better state, and everyone's going to be like, oh wow, they did such a great job, even though right now they might be saying the exact opposite. So yeah, keep working and staying active, and that's pretty much all I can ask for, and what pretty much everyone else can ask for, right? Also, like always, I want to state that if you wish to play the game at a more stable environment, on a more stable environment, please play it on a stable patch. The beta patch is unstable, and it is used for testing and reporting. Pretty much the reason why devs give you a live stable version and a beta patch every single time a huge patch comes out is because the move to live is pretty much your stable patch, right? So right now we have the 1.4.2 beta patch and the 1.4.1 live patch. So the live patch is the stable patch, and if you want to revert to that, I do have a video on how to revert to any patch that you would like in the game. The link to that will be down below in the description. But yeah, if you play on the 1.4.2 and you're experiencing a lot of bugs and stuff of that nature, it's meant to happen. The whole point is you're supposed to test it, report the bugs, and it pretty much helps the developers build on that and fix what is needed to be fixed. So yeah, hopefully that kind of explains it. But yeah, guys, let me know any questions that you have or any concerns. Thank you for listening, and like always, stay safe.